And welcome back, it is I, Husky, your host. Next up on our Star Fox 64 Complete Metal Guide, we will be taking a look at Sector Z. This level requires only 100 kills, but was the single hardest level for me to get a medal on in days past, so let's take a look at how we can get you this badge. Alright, so Sector Z is a total jerk. Like, seriously, this level is made up of some controller-throwing, rage-inducing stuff. And unfortunately, I don't really think there is much in the way of strategy for this level, minus a few things. First, there are these strange little satellite things floating around this map. They do award 3 kills when destroyed, and I want to say that I read somewhere that said that there are a total of 6 of them on the map. However, I don't have their locations memorized, so I'm not at all sure about that. Do keep your eyes open for them, however, because if you can shoot 1 or 2 or 3 just as you're flying towards a different objective, it can definitely give you a little bit of an edge. Having said that, however, don't spend too much time looking for these satellites. If you spend the entire level looking for just a couple kills worth of satellites, it's not going to be worth it for you. So again, as I said, try to get them as you're going somewhere else. Alright, and the next big thing, and this is the big one really, when the missiles come in to damage the Great Fox, your team will fly in to intercept them before they can do their explodey thing. Unfortunately, if your wingmen land the killing blow on the missile, you will not get the 11 points for the kill. Okay? So, in other words, if there are any League of Legends players in the audience right now, all of your last hitting on lane minions has led up to this very moment. Make sure you get the last hit. So, really the only option you have that can change whether or not your team goes in to attack one of these missiles is to actually allow the enemy ships to chase them. When they're engaged with an enemy like that, they will in fact ignore the missile and allow you to attack them alone. I would argue that this is actually a relatively safe strategy as long as the teammate getting chased doesn't have really low health. Now, you won't see me do that very much in this clip because I opt to shoot down those enemies chasing everyone around instead for extra kills. But if you're having trouble with your teammates stealing points away from you, try giving that a shot.
Whew! That was too close!
Missiles 2 and 3 approaching.
As the second wave of missiles begin to close in here, you can see that the enemy aircraft spawn on this wave in this kind of cool circular pattern. As that happens, I usually try to follow the line of enemies as it spirals towards the Great Fox. In this clip right here, I don't seem to have very much success with it, but sometimes it feels like it actually makes a difference.
Stop! Start it! Missile approaching. Distance 50.
So as I start taking down this missile on the left-hand side here, you can actually see how Falco moves away from the missile when he begins to get chased. And at that point, I'm free to take my time shooting down the other missile, even though he got there well before I did.
20. Stop! Start it! Distance 10. Unable to evade.
Are you gonna hog all the fun?
Cat! Can't you go bother someone else?
Let me help you out. Fox, get this guy off me!
Missiles 4, 5, and 6 approaching.
Make way for Cat!
So as I go in for a final run on these missiles, I try my best to come in at a slight angle instead of straight on. This kind of gives me just a little more time and allows me to get both the missiles that Falco and Cat were working on. Then it's just a matter of turning around and finishing the last one on my own.
Beautiful! I could kiss you for that. You owe me, Falco. You're on your own. Good luck, little man.
Rob, is everything okay?
Great Fox is okay.
That was a close call.
So there we go, 107 points on Sector Z. I knew you could do it. I hate this level. I really do. It stresses the hell out of me. Because, I mean, even if I missed just one of those missiles to one of my teammates, then I would have missed out on the badge itself. and then I have to hit retry level when we get back out to the level select, and then when we start Sector Z over again, I have no hyper laser, and then it's really hard to avoid those kill steals, not to mention it takes a few more shots on each and every single one of those enemies, and just, I don't know, I'm not a fan. So anyway, I'm glad that's over. That's going to do it for our Sector Z video. I hope I said something that caused a light bulb moment for you, and you're going to go out and you're going to nail this thing. Here comes a menu with the other levels of my Star Fox Medal Guide. If you'd like to see what getting medals on any other stage of the game looks like, give one of those annotations a click and you'll be sent right over. As always, if you enjoyed this guide, please consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel for more tips, tricks, walkthroughs, and Let's Plays. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.